I live in a town of 35,333 people in Northbrook, Illinois. It's a great town. If you want to know what Northbrook, Illinois looked like 40 years ago, tune in to drop in and watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You will see the exact same downtown as it was in 1986 when Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
It looks the same?
Nothing's changed.
Great movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Anyone?
Great scene.
Bueller? Anyone?
Nothing has changed. We're kind of like downtown
that's
Long Grove.
nostalgic.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, I guess it's not nostalgic.
It's like downtown Long Grove
I know that.
without the bridge that people drive into.
Sure. Chocolate and bridge. Got it.
Chocolate Bridge and apple cider and great restaurants.
Yes.
It's frustrating to me as a resident of Northbrook since 2001 when I moved there with my pregnant wife, Elise. I don't even think she was pregnant. I think we got whatever. Yeah, she got pregnant. So everything happened in Northbrook. I digress. Doesn't matter.
Everything happened in
So we moved to Northbrook in 2001. Okay. The amount of commercial development in Northbrook since 2001 has been staggeringly, I can't even say the word, has been stagnant. It has been absolutely stagnant.
Okay. Sloth-like.
We got the Mariano's at the corner of Dundee and Skokie Boulevard that they knocked all the trees down, waited like 6 years to build it. It was ridiculous. Okay,
Well,
so
that was a mistake to knock the trees down.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So every time we have a huge commercial development in our town, it's like giving birth to Siamese twins elephants. We're in Northbrook. We've got Wheeling to the west of us that's putting buildings up left and right.
Everywhere.
We got Old Orchard and Skokie to the south of us. That's knocking down the freaking mall and putting up residential and commercials, redoing everything. We got Northbrook that we cut off our left leg in 2018 and 19, and it's been an absolute it's been a train wreck, an abomination out there.
Northbrook Court?
Northbrook Court.
Oh, yeah. That's
they cut the entire west side of the mall off, dropped Macy's off, and they were supposed to develop something. 2018, 2019, nothing's happened. And people are fed up. So if you're fed up, the reason I'm talking about this on this show, if you're fed up, you have to get involved. You have to find out what's going on. They spent millions of dollars, our local government, buying a Granger building by the train station because they wanted to move the train station, which they never moved, and now they.
So what are they doing with that thing?
They're giving it away they donated it to, I think, some developmental transition house, which is good.
Oh, that's cool.
I've got a gas station at Shermer Road and I believe Walters or Techney over there.
Yeah.
That's been empty for
that.
like 6-7 years. Okay, a corner.
Okay.
So the speed at which things are happening in Northbrook is like non-existent. It's ridiculous.
It's like dial-up?
Right. So a friend of mine, Josh Kaplan, he owns Josh's Hot Dogs. He wants to do something about it. He's running for Northbrook Village president, which I salute Josh. Josh used to be my neighbor. He lived 5 houses away from me in Charlemagne.
Yeah.
Right? I lived at 724. He lived around the corner. He gave out hot dog coupons.
Okay.
For Halloween.
Cool guy.
Super nice guy.
Yeah.
And he's got great food.
Yeah.
They're painting the leadership of Northbrook. And there's 4 people running. One is Tony Riccardi. I talked to Tony this week. Super nice guy. He's a developer. He gets it.
Nice.
I haven't talked to the other 2, and I will. All I'm saying is, you want change in your town? Talk to the people that are either in leadership positions or running for leadership positions. I'm not getting involved with the mud that's slinging, because there's mud slinging, and I'm not getting in the weeds in that. You want to sling mud, sling mud. I'm just saying this. Our current board has a narrative of vilifying developers for only wanting to make money. Here's some breaking news, Northbrook Village Board and other village boards out there. Developers need to make money.
It's a wild concept.
It's a wild concept.
It's a total wild foreign concept.
And you need to have developers that know how to develop things in order to make money. Here's another thing. When you have ridiculous affordable housing requirements and the towns around you don't have as stringent affordable housing requirements around you, guess where developers build? In the towns next to you, like Wheeling and Deerfield and Skokie. And what do you do by having such ridiculous affordable housing requirements? And I'm not saying you don't need it. I'm just saying maybe come down a little bit to coincide with our neighbors. You have no building going on, and you make the affordable housing challenge worse.
Remember, we did say no yelling, right?
I'm not yelling. I'm talking loudly.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so I
well,
just
I'm
want-
starting to see you. You're starting to glisten a little bit.
I'm getting
I know.
upset.
Okay.
Hawthorne Mall.
Yes.
They knocked down half the freaking mall off of 60 and Milwaukee.
Yeah.
They got a Perry's up there. They've
Yeah, it's
completely
nice.
redone it.
Yeah.
It took them a couple, 2 or 3 years. Okay, we've got a absolute left side, a right side of Northbrook Court that used to be a money-making entity.
So
is
it
gone.
does seem like it, and I don't follow much, but it does seem like the local, like the president, the mayor, the governor, whoever it is, that's the driving force of the
You
town.
need change.
I mean, it really, like,
You
Crystal
need
Lake, out by me,
change.
Crystal Lake, McHenry, those mayors, they're crushing it right now.
I am telling you right now, the Northbrook, downtown Northbrook, and why are we talking about this? You need to get involved. I'm getting involved. Okay, I'm now involved. Okay, I'm not happy with no progress, and I'm going to help the folks that were. Josh Kaplan is a nice guy. He's not a flamethrower. He loves Northbrook like I love Northbrook. He's a salesman. He's a business owner. Okay, he might not have all of your governmental and committee. Who cares? He's from the town. He loves the town. He owns a business in the town. And this guy, Tony Riccardi, who I'm getting to know, okay, I'm supporting both of them. And I'm going to talk to their other two, Hochstein and Zivley. I think those are the last names. You need to get involved in your local community because the current leaders are failing miserably. Okay, the amount of development that's going on. And you want to come after me? I'm in Northbrook. Come after me. 773-456-6526. That's my phone number. Don't hide behind your keyboard. I'll meet you anywhere you want, and you can tell me how I'm wrong because you know I'm not. We're going to take a quick break. Get involved in your town. Thank you. I'm sweating. I'm sweating here.
Yeah, you're beating up there, David.
You know why? Because I care.
I know you
and
care.
I don't want people coming. He's a friend of mine. Mm-hmm. And he cares, and he wants to do good,
which is cool.
And that's the first thing they do. They go after you personally, right? Here you got a guy who's just trying to do what's right. Stop taking shots. Talk about
why is that why is that the most common thing in politics?
Because it's
like,
easy.
Hey, we don't have to say what we're gonna do. We just have to say how the other party's bad or not good. Like why don't the listeners, consumers, the citizens realize like, hey, that's bait and switch. That's bad marketing. That's evil. It's a negative. A negative doesn't equal a positive. It just doesn't.
Josh Kaplan is a good guy, and I'm supporting Josh for president.
Cool.
I'm not saying anything about the existing president, except that the progress that I've seen in the 20 years that I'm there,
It's stagnant.
and since 1986 when Ferris Bueller came out, it's basically the same. Again, the only thing we're missing downtown Northbrook is a bridge. Okay, the only thing difference between us and Long Road is a bridge where trucks run into and knock a bridge out.
Well, I'd imagine Northbrook's population is probably higher than
35,333.
What's Long Grove's?
It's a lot lower.
It's a lot lower.
But I'm just saying we need change. All the other towns around us have change. Okay? We've got money in Northbrook. You've got wealth in Northbrook. You got money that wants to be spent in Northbrook. And this is just for all the listeners out there. Why are we talking Northbrook? Because it's happening in your yard. It's happening in your town too. You used to live in Skokie. Look at everything they did in Skokie.
Yeah.
Well done in Skokie. Look what they're doing in Niles at Golf Mill, where I used to grow up.
Yeah.
They're resurrecting Golf Mill. They're resurrecting Golf Mill, Old Orchard, Hawthorne Mall, Yorktown, you name it. Northbrook Court.
Except Northbrook Court.
Right. We what the hell's going on?